Welcome back to episode 5. We are here for a special edition because it is just me and Dizik, and it's here on a Saturday morning.
How about it?
This feels weird, but it feels right.
It's a lot better than doing it on a Sunday evening.
Imagine us doing this on like a Wednesday at 10, and that's all we have to do for the week.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. Because, this whole regular job thing ain't working.
No, it ain't. It ain't. What's the word I'm looking for? It ain't too special.
And I deal with people that aren't the brightest, and it's making me sad.
Well, yeah. One thing I've learned is that you never really knew how stupid people can be, so you started working with people.
In positions that people that are stupid shouldn't be in.
Exactly.
Like
You're
yesterday,
right about that.
I did homework for the last 4 hours of work.
Homework.
Yeah, because I'm
And how
back
was
in
that?
school. Well, I got it done real quick, and so I kind of just sat there and twiddled my thumbs. Also, our bathroom flooded
Although that's good.
because we're in this building from 1776. So I walk in morning, take a piss. The ceiling, like when your ceiling's wet and it
Mhm.
leaves them weird marks.
Mhm.
So there's those. Ceiling's a different color. Streaks down the fucking wall. Puddle on the ground. Great start.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. That was today or last night? You said.
Yesterday when I got to work.
Oh,
So
did you continue to finish your piss though?
yeah, yeah. I it not my building, not my problem.
There was nothing stopping you.
What am I gonna do? Yell at him?
No, who cares? Let the place go, right?
Well, there was a video. I think it was from last year of the same building, and there's water coming through the fucking ceiling through lights,
Oh, I've had experience with that before.
and we're still there.
So, at my work, we used to have to use a bathroom trailer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and this thing was terrible. Every time it rained, the water, like you said, would come running in through the lights.
I assume it was cleaned on the regular too. It was probably sparkling every day you went in there.
Not in the slightest. We used to have mountains of shit piled up in the toilets. Like I don't know. There was one time where literally somebody would have had to like stand on the sides and shit above the toilet.
Oh,
It was terrible.
it's like horror stories that make you just want to hold it till you get home.
Oh, I would. I mean, I would piss in the porta potties because we had porta potties as well. And then I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't shit.
You know who scares me though? The people that fucking shit every day on the regular, knowing that they were going into that.
I could. I could never shit at work. Honestly.
We did a training. Now, have you mind for the department I work for? They just built a brand new building. We're not allowed there yet. There's some reasons that I cannot say due to NDA, but we went there for training, and this place has a brand new gym, like 4 stalls, the 4 urinals, beautiful bathroom, has lockers, has showers. We have one toilet for the whole building in my building.
But that's got how many people?
Hmm, probably 30.
But still, that's a lot for one toilet.
Yeah. And it's not like a lot of the guys there aren't the smallest either. So you could think that toilet probably takes a hit.
Yeah, it's seen some shit, quite literally.
I mean, once I'm not gonna lie, once in a while I do add to the shitstorm.
Well, I mean, if you have to, you have to.
The cleaning guy is really good. I'll give him that.
The poor bastard.
And he's a Phillies fan, so you know he's been through some shit.
Can't get much worse.
No. So, well, the first thing I wanted to ask you here, did you ever hear of a prostate massage?
Sorry?
A prostate massage.
Have I ever heard of that?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
So, it's for sexual pleasure. They stick either fingers or toys up your ass and like stimulate your prostate, and apparently it makes when you come, it's like a religious experience.
Lily, I don't really know what you do during the week that you found this.
I was listening to a
Um,
podcast and they were talking about it.
oh, you're listening to the competition, huh?
Hmm.
A prostate massage.
The
I
textbook definition is the massage or stimulation of the male prostate for medical or sexual stimulation, and it's
I don't
essential for the production of semen.
I don't really know how I feel about that.
And from what I heard, this is just what I heard, never experienced it. When you know how great it feels when you release the demons now,
Yeah.
apparently with your prostate is stimulated, it feels like God himself is giving you a hand job or a blow job.
Oh God.
Now, that leads me to my other question. You know, we're getting older in life. Would you ever consider trying it once?
Oh boy. That's the question I was afraid of. Um, because I mean, here's the thing. Listen, eventually, for medicinal reasons, I'm going to need something up my ass at some point. But I think until that happens, my answer would be no.
I thought about it. I really gave this deep thought. And I'd have to think that the bedroom would have to get really stale to try that.
Oh, extremely. And I don't know if I'm at that point.
And I think I would need like a porn star or someone to be the one to stimulate my prostate. A
Yeah, that's
professional.
true too. I would want a professional.
Someone who does it on the regular.
Yeah, I want somebody who knows what they're doing in there. I don't want just any old average Joe.
I mean, from the male porn stars that I heard talk about this, they do say it's life changing. But I can't picture enjoyment of something going up my asshole.
I can't. No, that's my problem. I can't even wrap my head around how I would enjoy that.
Like just the thought of getting a prostate exam from the doctor is like,
I'm terrified,
yeah,
and I'm not even close to it.
no. I remember the one time when I went for the physical for football, he pulled out KY jelly, and I was like, "Whoa, what are we doing here?" My heart started like beating on my chest because I didn't want this dude's finger up my asshole.
Hell no, I'll stop playing.
And my dad said when he pulls his hand out, it feels like you're shitting on him
Well, honestly, he might deserve it.
because if you think about it, the only sensation you ever have is something coming out of your ass. And your brain, when your brain feels something coming out of your ass, it's like an innate response to stop it.
So you're trying to fucking
You know,
close your
clench.
sphincter on his ass?
Yeah.
Or on
And
his
he's
hand, I
like,
mean?
relax, relax. How do you relax?
There's no way. There's no way I can.
But you know, if some company offered me $50,000 for a porn star to do it, you know, to get the full experience, I consider it.
Well, hell, then I try it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I consider it. I mean, as long as it's not Big Mama June, who's the porn star. I want someone that looks good on camera.
Yeah, you want to turn it into an actual, you know.
And that's how we get our OnlyFans break.
Exactly.
So,
That's wild, though. I mean, I don't know if I'm willing to take the risk.
no, not right now.
No, like I said, eventually it's going to have to happen, but until that, I don't think I want anybody near there.
Now, 15 years from now, when we're 40, and say we do get our first either prostate exam or, you know, we're trying something new in the bedroom, maybe it unlocks something. But I'm okay waiting 15 years.
Yeah, I can wait. I can wait.
Yeah, I don't have any trouble waiting 15 years.
No, me neither. I'm not ready for that.
So,
I, I just, I don't know.
I
My
would love to
butthole's
get Joe's take
uncomfortable.
on this, so we'll have to ask him next time.
Well, I think since Joe did not join us for this one, his homework for next one is to try it.
Oh, smart. Let us know.
I'll have to fill him in. I'm not going to be performing it though. That's you know.
They have toys for that now. They have toys specially designed for prostate stimulation.
Are you considering getting one?
No, we could buy a community fleshlight
We can get Joe the prostate exam toy
for his birthday.
with the money that we're going to make off this podcast. So that means that people need to watch it, like it, subscribe to the channel.
We're gonna have to upload to more than just YouTube. We'll have to upload to the P Hub.
Well, I mean,
We can stick a GoPro on the end.
true.
But I thought that was interesting.
That yeah, that's
I never thought about something going up my butt voluntarily.
I no, I definitely don't want that.
Now, what if it was like a Hollywood hottie who asked you to do it? It would turn her on.
No, I'm sorry.
Professionals only.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it has to happen to let it happen.
Your girlfriend's gonna listen to this. Next thing they'll walk in with a fucking stick. Say, let's try it.
Well, it's just not gonna end well for her then.
Beat her with the stick.
Hell yeah. What would you do if your girlfriend walked into a room with an object of sorts? I'm not gonna say a stick, but whatever.
I
and
would tell
said,
her professionals only. I don't trust you. And put the stick on a high shelf.
"True, true.
To where
That's our
only
way out."
I have stuff in this house where only I can reach. So if I ever need to hide anything, just put it on a shelf.
That way you know it's safe.
That's where I hide all my money.
What's stopping her from getting a ladder?
Oh, never thought of it.
Well, hopefully she's not a viewer,
She
because
is
I
a
just
viewer.
gave that idea.
I mean, we have like a little step ladder.
But it ain't enough.
No, it's not enough.
Perfect.
Yeah, she ain't gonna take my 50 cents.
Absolutely not. You earned that.
That's right. I
Good.
worked, and after taxes and gas and bills, that 50 cents is mine.
Exactly. And just think, after 2 paychecks, that'll turn into $1.
You wanna know what's really sad?
Huh.
So I was on Twitter yesterday. I ended up going down a rabbit hole.
Oh boy.
And somehow I stumbled upon OnlyFans monetization, and there was this one lady talking about how she made $5,000 off her one post. One singular post.
I'm about ready to tell my girlfriend that she should start it
I
up.
know, what the fuck? And all it was is like she posts like a thing is like, here's a preview of this video. Tip to receive the full thing. And that thing was, I think like the original goal was like $1,000, and she was at like 5,800.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Girls have it so easy in this world. I don't believe that whole, women have it hard.
I mean, what's stopping them from making an OnlyFans to make that kind of money?
Fucking morals. What a bunch of losers.
I mean, honestly though, if I was a woman and I could make that kind of money, I'm fucking going for
I
it.
tell my girlfriend this all the time. If I was a female, I'd be a fucking whore. I'd be on OnlyFans.
Absolutely.
And see, like, I'd be that dumb bitch at first who would post all the goods at first and make no money. But then I'd wait for someone to tell me you have to, like, tease them a little bit, and that's how you get the real money.
I mean, I don't know. I would do it in a heartbeat.
I mean, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I think if me and you started, well, even Joe, if we all started, putting some waves out in the bear community, I think we'd be able to make some great money.
Yeah, but the problem is how big's that community?
Surprise. Surprise. Oh, new viewer. But as I was saying,
He's joined us.
uh, actually, men who are like us are actually very wanted in the gay
Found.
community. They like
Ladies and
big,
gentlemen,
burly, hairy
Joey
men.
Crack.
Thank you.
Hold on, I'm coming out to join you. For those of you that don't know, Joe is visiting.
This is an on-site podcast.
Yep. Yep, it does.
So, Joe, do you want to answer the question we can revert back to? We were talking about prostate massages earlier.
Oh, if it's gonna fix me, stick it up there and rub it around. I don't care.
So apparently it makes your ejaculation a million times better.
I mean, that would make sense. That's where the guy's G spot is.
Oh, so you are well versed in this lore.
Yeah.
Would you do it? Or, well, me and Dizzik said we need a professional to be the one to stimulate.
I'd go for it.
Wow.
My answer was I'm not gonna let it happen until it happens. So I have to have need a prostate exam first for me to even consider it. I don't really want anything in the butthole until it needs to be.
No, see if I'm in a situation where I'm getting a little slop and a finger goes in my butt, I'm probably not gonna say no. You can't do that.
Ooh, you thought
I'm
about it
saying if
from like,
you're in the heat of the moment,
oh,
somebody,
that's a
you know,
great thought.
oh,
I didn't think about in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, I'm talking like in the heat of the moment. Like you're not just sticking a finger up my ass for the sense of sticking a finger up my ass. That's not happening.
Ah, cause when I'm in the heat of the throes, if something happens, I'm usually not gonna be one to say no. I didn't think of that.
Huh? You've come to the right place.
That changes the game now. Especially imagine if you're about ready to like bust and they do it, and if it's as good as they say it is, that'd probably like screw you up.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of experience.
Yeah, it would probably make you feel a certain type of way.
Tell you what, this is the perspective we needed.
And then Joe, we started when you joined. We were on to the. Lee was mentioning about how he saw a post about how a girl made $5,000 off of one post on OnlyFans.
Oh my.
Just by saying like, "Hey, if you like this, tip for it."
Now I'm saying I'm about to tell my girlfriend to start up a page because if and like we were talking, I was like, if I was a woman and I could make that kind of money, I would absolutely be doing that.
That's the thing though. They have to be like known.
But uh, the OnlyFans community is a tight knit community, so like they do a lot of promotions for each other. I went down a
It's like
rabbit
a lot
hole
of like,
yesterday.
hey, follow this person, right?
Yeah, they'll be like, "This is my girl, Candy Apple 79, with the big old titties and a big old ass. Go ahead and give her a follow and a look."
So you really just gotta get chummy with.
Pretty much, you have to start showing a little bit of like tit tease and stuff on Twitter to get the creepy dudes to follow you.
Well, hey, I'm willing to make that work.
I think we should throw our line out into the gay community and see if they're willing to pay extra for us.
Into the gay community.
Yeah, because we're bears.
Yeah, we are bears.
Sexual predators.
And apparently bears are high commodity.
So, bears are sought after.
They're a hot commodity for whatever reason. I'll take it. If we can make money off of it, I'll take it.
Oh man, could you imagine the triple special photo shoot for OnlyFans? We could do a
The tri-
calendar.
the triple special gangbang. Triple special goes 3-on-1 versus a gay dude.
Oh Jesus!
Now you're thinking. I call it a belly button.
A belly button.
I wanna. That's my hole. The belly button.
Take an ear.
I'll go right in the hot mouth. The answer to my question was yes.
There's definitely some dude listening right now who's like, we're giving him his wet dream.
I don't know for that pop. But we'll get there.
Three big, burly, hairy men surrounding him, using him
Yeah.
like a little puppet.
You a puppet.
Maybe we're just not advertising to the right community. Maybe we need to post in those group chats. I mean, our pictures say "fuck me."
Oh, of course.
OnlyFans, here we come. Also, on Apple Podcast, our podcast has ads.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are we making off of these ads?
Well, you know, big money. Last I checked, we were at 15 cents.
Nice.
We hit it with our last podcast. We hit a big spike.
We set a new record. PRs.
Yeah, so we got our analytics were actually very good for our last podcast.
Really?
On
Hey.
There was that. We had
Gotta start.
5 cents revenue on the 13th. Monday.
You got to start somewhere.
We had 14 impressions on Monday, which is very good. You know, for us.
What is an impression?
I'm pretty sure like a click on. Like someone's interacting with it.
Now, does it have to be different people, or can I go on there and impress on myself a couple different times?
You can press on yourself a couple different times. That's how it gets out there, you know? It's the algorithm.
So, Joe, I forgot to mention, since you were originally not going to be on the podcast, but made a special guest surprise. But we said since you weren't going to be on the podcast, we are going to volunteer you to try the prostate stimulation. That was going to be your homework for the next episode.
My credit card got hacked by a prostitution dating app.
Fucking what?
My credit card, I got a charge one day. It was like 2 a.m. It was from some random company. It was for $2.99. I looked it up. It was a escort dating service.
Yeah, Lee, your credit card definitely got hacked.
Yeah, right. You didn't do that.
Classy babes for $2.99.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't you, right?
No, definitely. You know, the lady on the phone tried to act like it was me.
Lee, we're not going to talk about what just happened.
What?
You had to have heard that.
I thought the mic lagged.
No, it was my asshole.
That's impressive.
It was me giving myself an air prostate exam.
So what we're doing is we're going to ask our viewers for some feedback. Should we start a triple special OnlyFans?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Or we could sponsor a woman trio and call them the female triple special for our OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're woke. We're a woke crew.
We're not woke.
Yeah, we're woke. Right?
We're broke.
That's true. Joe, I liked your picture the other day of your gas.
$99.
Yeah, it's nice, ain't it?
Fucking ridiculous.
It would have been more than that, but the Turkey Hill and Frackville caps at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never knew that they would cap.
I thought that was only diesel that capped.
No, I hit the authorization limit.
Wow. So they're going to make you pay a ridiculous price for your gas and then limit how much you can get.
Yeah.
Well, I very easily could have just said, okay, I'm going to put my card in and go
Redo
again.
it.
But that's an inconvenience. Nobody wants that.
I tried to not let my tank get that low.
Yeah, I can't really afford to fill my tank all the way up.
No, the most I've done so far was $87, which is
See,
still.
to me, it doesn't matter whether I fill from full or from half. I'm going to spend the same amount of money on gas.
Eventually, yeah.
Mentally, I
Just
feel
don't know if I
better.
can do it in one shot.
I don't know. In my head, I feel better if it says 60 compared to 160. Even though I know I'm paying the same amount of money for each time I fill up, it's just for some reason mentally it feels better when it's a smaller amount.
I mean, I can understand that. I also understand what Joe's saying. You're still paying over time. You're going to pay this amount of gas.
Yeah, if I'm stopping 3 times a week compared to one, I'm still paying $120.
Right.
True.
I mean, let's be honest. There is no good way to go about gas right now.
No.
And part of me is like, could you imagine going on vacation and making like a long drive?
Oh, hell no.
Like that drive down to North Carolina last year. Gas was
Oh,
what?
fuck.
2 something. I think. It was 2.45, I think, when we were.
It was definitely not what it is now. I'll tell you
So,
that.
and like that wasn't bad, but I couldn't imagine paying $87 for every fill up on a 7-hour trip.
Oh, no.
Plus the amount for groceries and stuff or food. So if you're able to do that, more power to you. Subscribe to the podcast so we can go on vacation.
I was going to say, subscribe so we can do that.
The triple special visits Tuscarora Lake.
Exactly.
We could
can
do a
start doing
vlog.
streets and live podcasts. We just need a little assistance, that's all.
We could do a nice little vlog.
Maybe we could even get together and hit up Locust Lake, too.
I used to go there when I was younger. That was our big like family get together. Bah, bah, bah.
What was that?
I don't know. I was feeling it. When was the last time you guys been to Locust Lake or Tuscarora?
Not since I was probably under 10 years old,
Okay.
at least.
Yeah, for either one.
Okay, I didn't want to feel like, like I was a loser because I haven't been there since I was a young wee lad.
Me neither.
Is it still the same though, or do you think maybe it's been infiltrated by some scummy people?
It's been infiltrated by Joe Biden.
Same thing. I'm sorry, don't talk about our president like that. He's trying his best.
Well, he needs to do better.
He doesn't know where he's at, so. Poor guy.
He's just laying down in the back of the map.
We
Yeah.
How are you doing lately? You know, you talked
Um,
about your work being flooded and stuff like that, but how's Lee doing?
Lee has been overwhelmed. Lee went to bed at 7 o'clock last night.
Yikes.
I did my homework and I laid down on the couch and I fell asleep.
What homework did you have?
I had discussion posts for intro to intelligence and then threat analysis. It's pretty much me just ranting how the US is a bunch of pussies when it comes to hybrid warfare and cyber, and how we're too afraid to like retaliate to other countries because we have like morals and like we want to look good. We want to have a good PR.
To me, that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. If countries are over here fucking making us look like idiots, we should fucking put our foot down and tell them and like retaliate and make them fucking feel like a bunch of idiots.
Make them feel our wrath.
Exactly. Like it doesn't have to be insane like crippling the infrastructure of the country. We could take a country off the internet for hours and block like energy sectors and financial sectors. But no, our fearless leaders are like, no, we gotta address this with sanctions and a fucking speech on TV. No, the public doesn't need to know about every little fucking thing. And it's getting
I
to the
agree.
point where countries are taking advantage of our
Uh-oh.
referee status instead of being people who put our foot down. Like the 2016 election interference by Russia should have been addressed and should have been retaliated right away. But no, we fucking sat there and had our thumbs up our ass and went on CNN and Fox News and CBS and all that bullshit and said, you shouldn't have done that. That was bad. We're gonna put sanctions on you. Like fucking Putin gives a shit about sanctions.
Yeah, I don't think he really does at this point.
Or like Kim Jong Un cares that we're putting on a fucking trade sanction to North Korea. No, his buddy over at fucking China is gonna give him whatever he wants.
On the other pop too.
That- that-
Color Short, just don't mean to interrupt you there, but Color Short is absolutely going off in a game of Vanguard right now.
Well, he
You
is.
got attack dogs.
He's the foundation of our future franchise team.
I'm not a big fan of this Call of Duty, but me and Joe were playing it a little bit yesterday, and he thought it was pretty funny. So we're on a little bit of a kick right now.
Have no fear, Dizik. Modern Warfare 2 is coming out soon. I know how much you enjoy that.
Love the first one.
It was perfect. It was a perfect polished game.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It was better than this one, though. I'll say that.
Well, this one was rushed, and you could tell.
Terrible.
My favorite is when you can jump on like random walls and you can have like non-intended headies. Because like the map design's so lazy that you can just jump on this random piece of brick, and next thing you know, you can see the whole map.
Not a good game. That's for sure. It's not.
The best thing they could have did though was gave David Vonderhaar would have been 3 years to work on a game. That next Treyarch game's gonna be fucking awesome.
I hope so.
I would be highly disappointed if Bondahar produces a product that isn't polished and ready in 3 years.
He should. He should be all right.
I think he was on the right track with Black Ops 4. Like with the boots on the ground with advanced movement.
Black Ops 4 was a weird one for me.
I think it had good bones, but I think there was a lot that could have been better.
Yeah, the pieces were there, but it wasn't entirely a great game.
Black Ops 4.
Yeah, it had the potential, but it didn't really pull through, I guess.
Yeah, it had the potential to be all right, but it was dog shit.
I thought the movement was fantastic in it. And the gunplay was balanced.
Yeah, but the health was far too high. Far too high.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the stims. I don't like the idea of the stims.
Yeah, if it was a regular 100 health, 110 health, with no stims, it would have been a lot better.
No, instead we got like 600 health, and you had like 3 stims that regened every half second.
Well, that was one of the perks. You were able to have a stim regen fast.
Yeah.
The maps in that game too that weren't remakes kind of sucked.
That's what I was just about to say. I was about to bring up the maps. Like, they definitely could have did better.
I liked which one was it? Arsenal?
Oh my god, you liked Arsenal?
Let me
Which one do you think? You described it a little bit.
It's where in S&D when they used to have the 2 sniping lanes. It was like
It's
a
like
big
every
open
color.
courtyard. And then it had like the middle section with the window where Optic didn't look and they ended up getting third to 100 Thieves. And if TJ would have just looked at the fucking door, they would have won the map. Sorry.
Wait.
Hit a little home for me. It's the one that they made the Sandstorm remake of.
That's Arsenal.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Oh my.
I also liked Frequency.
Oh my. Now Frequency was okay.
And I liked Hacienda.
Hacienda was okay.
I wasn't a fan of Frequency.
I would definitely take Gridlock though over Frequency.
Gridlock wasn't too good. I did not like Seaside.
No. That was a big swing and a fucking miss.
So you really ran outside of the map?
Seaside was too like clunky and had too many elements to it. Like there's too many places to hide.
That's what Vanguard is. It's
Hide.
just hiding everywhere. There's so many corners and head glitches.
I think my favorite was Nuketown. Good one.
I like the smaller, mixier maps.
I did enjoy if we're going back to Modern Warfare, I enjoyed Shipment on Modern Warfare.
That was all right, except like
Because the game was
spawns was so weird though.
And I think that's what made it fun. Because you never fucking knew where you're going to end up. And sometimes you can end up behind the enemy and get like a 5-piece.
Then other times you spawn in their fire.
Yeah, like you'll be like in between a circle jerk of them. The one that pissed me off the most though was when a guy would hide in the one of the crates and you'd spawn in front of him and he would just get an easy kill and you couldn't turn around fast enough to kill him.
So what's going on? What else is going on in the world of League?
Let's see. Today I'm going to Sam's. That's exciting.
Very excited. What's he plan on getting?
Meat. They have on sale a big old what cut was it? I think it was a round roast for $32. Which I'm excited about because, that's like buying one steak at the store.
What are you gonna do with that roast?
I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna have myself a pot roast. I'm gonna make myself a nice London broil out of it, and I'm gonna have some just regular steaks. And I'm also gonna buy some nice thinly pounded chicken breast, and I'm gonna make them into cutlets, and I'm gonna make us some nice chicken parm lasagna.
You're gonna take that chicken and put it in your hot mouth.
Yeah, it's so good with the cheese. And I'm gonna buy ketchup.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you always out of ketchup?
Always. That really decides like what I'm gonna eat for dinner that night. If I have ketchup, everything's on the table. If I don't, we have to really hunker down and see what I can eat without it.
Lee, do you put ketchup on a steak?
No, come on, that's disrespectful.
Well,
I
you're
use
a
blue
little
cheese for
nuts.
steak. Like I make like a blue cheese sauce.
Kind of like a steak. What's it?
Kind of like a blue cheese butter, in a way.
Yeah, blue cheese on a steak's pretty good.
Yeah, so I do that. But I a lot of like normal things you'd put ketchup on, I'd put ketchup on. But I don't have many outliers where I put ketchup on it. Like I don't put ketchup on sandwiches.
You just use an excessive amount of ketchup.
On the stuff that I like, yeah. And I started getting the hot sauce.
Oh yeah, okay. Now you're in my territory.
So what I've been doing is I've been making myself hoagies for lunch and stuff, and I've been making myself I get some blue cheese and I mix some of that Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce in it, and I make like a combination.
Interesting.
And I started putting hot sauce in my mac and cheese, my homemade mac and cheese, and what a fucking game changer.
Have you ever put hot sauce on eggs?
No, and not because I don't think I'd like it, it's because I usually use ketchup and I never think of it.
Nothing's gonna trump ketchup.
But what I might do is I'd put it. What I do, I make Did you ever hear of sheet pan eggs?
No.
So it's like it's pretty much you make scrambled eggs, but you do it in a bigger portion. I do mine in like a baking dish. So what I might do is add a hot sauce to like the egg mixture.
That you're not that.
But I have been starting to get into it more.
I
I
can understand
understand.
some sauce.
Joe likes his sauces.
I do like sauces. I am big on marinara sauce.
Ooh,
Like
that
if I order mozzarella
you
sticks and
have
they
to
come
have
with marinara
marinara.
sauce, yeah, well they do. But not only that, but if I don't finish all the marinara sauce before I'm done my mozzarella sticks, I will eat the marinara sauce separate.
You know what I do to combat that? This is gonna sound really fat.
Dip other stuff in it.
No. So what I do is like if I'm getting down to like the last of my mozzarella sticks, like say I have two left, what I'll do is I'll pull the cheese out, dip the cheese, and then I'll pour marinara sauce in like
In the
in
crust.
the shell, and then eat it like that.
Oh man, that's a game changer.
So you kind of like dissect it a little bit. You pull the cheese out, use that, and you kind of dip it in that, and then you take the sauce and you make like a little breading cup.
A little boat. Sounds
Yeah.
a little submarine.
But the marinara sauce has to taste good first, and it has to be warm. It can't be like cold marinara sauce.
Ah, yeah,
Doesn't
I
it?
agree with that.
Wouldn't
I
it
think it
bother you sticking a warm mozzarella stick in cold sauce?
not too much, but I prefer warm.
It's definitely better warm, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's better warm.
I'll just take a bath in marinara sauce if we're being honest.
Oh yeah, good marinara sauce. It's good for the soul.
Comes from the same, well, not all the same ingredients, but some of the same ingredients
Sauce mad dog.
as ketchup does.
Mm-hmm. You know, it doesn't have the vinegar and stuff in it, but the bare bones are there.
Yeah, yeah, same base.
I don't like when people get too fucking fancy with their marinara sauce and add like a bunch of unnecessary ingredients.
No, that just ruins it.
Marinara sauce was created to be a simple sauce. Don't get fancy and try to be something you're not.
I agree with that. I agree. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True.
True.
Now, is it safe to say that you guys are, when it comes to spaghetti, red sauce over like Alfredo or something?
Me personally, yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you have like a sauce that would trump marinara, like vodka or something?
Oh.
So a sauce that we like better than
Like if you're
than marinara.
having like, cause like you know they have vodka sauce and pesto sauce. Like, what's your go-to sauce for pasta?
Honestly, um, chicken piccata.
Yes,
That's my number one.
well, like the capers and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's technically a sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my number one. A good piccata really gets me horny.
I'm an Alfredo guy. I don't know why, but just something about white sauce all over my pasta gets me hard.
White
I mean,
sauce all over your hot mouth.
Yeah.
I like Alfredo. It's just not high ranking as the others.
What about you, Joe? What's your favorite sauce?
Now, I don't know.
You're just a man of culture. You enjoy all.
I do enjoy it all.
Do you like pesto? See, I hate basil.
I like pesto pizza.
This might sound dumb, but is that like replacing the red sauce with pesto, or is that when you add pesto to the red sauce?
It would be a white pizza
Okay.
with a little bit of pesto and red tomatoes chopped up on the top.
Joe did work as a pizza delivery man, so you got to trust his pizza opinion.
They put like little mozz on there too, or
No, never little mozz.
any cheese?
Yeah, it's white.
I don't know what cheese they use for white pizza.
The good kind.
All right. Joe,
Now it's like regular mozzarella cheese. There's just no red sauce.
gotcha. Joe, I wanted to ask you this, because what made you want to become a teacher? Because you got to know going into it, the money, you're not making $1 million a year.
Very true. Very true.
What was your motivation?
Would you say it was your love for the particular subject?
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't say it came from my want to be a teacher necessarily.
So your love for history stemmed you wanting to like spread the word to people in a way.
Correct.
And let's be honest. How many different directions can you go with history? I mean, I know it's not just teacher, but there's not many options.
I mean, I know my internship at the Gap, you could be a history major and do that, but you didn't actually use it. But yeah, that's a good point. You enjoyed teaching?
Yeah, I do.
Is it something that you thought maybe you wouldn't enjoy, or like you're a little hesitant at first, but now that you're doing it, it's like, shit, I can't see myself doing anything else?
So I originally wanted nothing to do with being a teacher.
Wow. Okay. What what awoken that bug, or made you decide to give it a good whirl?
History. Yeah, pretty much. I just didn't think under any circumstances it was something I wanted to do.
Joe, you originally started out something else and did not enjoy it and switched, right?
Yeah, did not enjoy it. We'll call it that.
What was your original?
Geo-environmental sciences.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but turns out I'm kind of retarded.
Is that is that a lot of math, or is that kind of something else?
It's basically look at this rock. This is a rock.
Yeah, but there was a lot of math that went into like the hydro parts of that. To be fair, Ship did not do right by me. They gave me a class called hydrology that I did not have the prerequisite for.
Oh man.
Was this a 100 level or a higher?
Hydrology?
Yeah.
No, it was like a 300 level.
You were taking that in your first year.
Why would they do that?
Yes. Yeah, hydrology was maybe it was 200 level, but it was more than a 1.
Now, was this the prerequisite for it? Would this been something that you would have did in high school, or would have been?
No.
Oh.
No. So the prerequisite for it was so there was, how do I want to word it? There's a special program that you use to do hydrology stuff. I don't actually remember what GIS, Geographic Information Systems, GIS. You have to be able to work with GIS to do hydrology. I never had the class on how GIS works.
Was that a class offered at Ship?
Yeah, it was in the program.
What
Why did I not take that my first year? Good
Yeah.
question.
Why didn't they decide, hey, maybe this guy should take that first?
I don't have an answer for you there.
Now, what would you have done with that?
Um, I could have done surveying. I could have worked on a pipeline.
Uh, well, you would be out of a job
Um, that was actually why I got out of that.
because of the whole pipeline fiasco and like,
Well, you got to think. Our freshman year was 2016.
oh,
What happened in 2016?
ya boy.
An election.
An election. I was afraid Hillary would beat Trump.
Well, I mean, on paper, how could you not? You know, all the predictions, nobody thought Trump would get more than 1,000 votes. You know,
So, um,
well, in a way, it worked out because look at it now.
yeah, I didn't exactly want to be without a job, and turns out I would have been without a job.
Living in an inflated economy.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. That's a great path. I'm glad you enjoy what you're doing, and you're teaching America's youth.
That I am. Oh my god.
So everybody transfer their kid to Joe's school so he can teach them history.
Come to Nativity until I leave Nativity.
And then you go to that next school. Treat Joe as like a touring artist. Just follow him wherever he goes.
I'll teach people's kids.
Be a private history tutor.
See, I don't know if I'd want to do it privately. I think that's part of like the fun of teaching is like I get new kids every year.
Do you think you'd ever want to transition to like a private school?
I'm kind of in a private school now,
But I mean
like a private school.
private school where unless your parents make 500 grand a year, you can't go there.
Um, no, I honestly don't think.
We should transfer you down to IMG Academy down in Florida. You could teach future NBA and NFL stars.
Maybe I'll just make the Catholic school transfer and go forward.
Make $2 an hour.
Oh yeah,
You ever want to teach at the alma mater?
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Is that because you know too many people? Or
Yes.
and you don't want them coming up to you being like, hey man, my kid did a little bad on this test. Can you help him out? Or something else?
Um, I just, as far as I know, North Schuylkill is just very much so an old boy network, and I don't really want to have to
Mm,
kiss somebody's ass. I don't want to have to kiss somebody's ass to like get a spot.
you'd rather get it on your merits.
I would, yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of the area though.
Oh, it is for sure. But
You could teach at Mount Carmel.
with John Dar,
John Dare. Isn't he history?
yeah, as far as I know, now he's like an assistant principal or something though.
I think he's an assistant principal in training.
He's an A pit.
Yeah. I think they're grooming him to be the new assistant principal. Because he originally was going to be the AD. But then the principal announced the retirement.
It's going to be the AD, which I don't think he's necessarily qualified to do, is he?
No, they would have sent him to school. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's going to school to be a assistant principal. Because you need like some sort of requisite or something.
No.
What do principals actually do besides like disciplining students?
So that's actually typically more of your assistant principal's job.
Oh.
Principals would be the ones that handle a lot of like the major behavioral issues. They would also be more of the ones that like attend big meetings to like set up events and stuff.
I honestly never knew what a principal did. Because it was just always so out there. I never ventured down to the principal's office. I was a good kid.
Yeah, I was too.
My mom used to threaten me with death, so I didn't want that. We hit the hour mark.
Oh, feel bad I fell asleep.
That's alright. You were here for a majority of it.
Yeah, we were only on for about
15.
maybe.
This was an on location podcast, you know. We're moving up.
I'm moving up. We're getting
One
busy.
one day we're gonna be able to do this during the week. And that's gonna be our only job.
Let us know if you want us to bring the triple special podcast towards you.
Or take the triple special podcast to OnlyFans.
Yes. What's your best ideas for a triple special OnlyFans?
Comment them below.
If you're on
Tell us-
YouTube,
Tell
drop
us
a
what kind of
comment.
items you would like to stick in our hot mouths.
Of course.
I would do a banana or a cucumber.
I would do a full apple.
Ooh.
An entire apple.
Yes.
We should make a triple special calendar for the holiday season.
I think that would be exceptional.
Oh,
I know my parents would buy one.
I don't. What am I supposed to say to that?
They're supportive of my dreams.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's most certainly a good thing.
At what point do you go from becoming an OnlyFans star to a porn star?
Isn't OnlyFans technically more?
No, because isn't porn... Porn is a video, isn't it?
I thought OnlyFans were videos.
You could pictures or videos.
Oh.
But what would you consider me twerking naked porn?
Softcore?
I guess. I mean, when I think of porn, I don't think of OnlyFans. I think of the good old orange and black.
Old Faithful.
Yeah. I mean, granted, there is some, penetration and stuff on OnlyFans for some people, but they're porn stars who do it. So, it kind of, I don't know. We can add it to the resume. Porn stars. I don't think I have the body confidence.
No, but if I was a female,
Fuck yeah. Especially with the way they empower female bodies these days. I'd be a BBW.
hell yeah.
I drank the juice.
Oh,
That's the good part. Even Lee, you would be a big, beautiful woman.
Thank you. My dream is to become a BBC, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
EBC, you say?
I don't think I'll be able to get one of those.
why not start 2 channels? The Triple Special OnlyFans and women of the Triple Special OnlyFans, handpicked by the Triple Special.
Lizzo, sponsor us.
Lizzo, be a part of the triple special.
She's the triple.
How much does she weigh?
All right. I'm not sure.
Actually, Graham could be a part of the triple special.
Your hot mouth.
I love her. I'd let her ruin my life.
Wait, who are we talking about there?
Ashley Graham.
Who that is?
Oh, she's in the world of modeling, she's a plus-sized model.
And is she nice looking?
Oh, she's very nice looking. She is. Oh, yeah.
Ashley Graham. What am I looking for? What's plus sized about her?
That's what the old pop culture says.
She's a little thicker, I guess one might say, but
I think she carries it very well.
would agree.
Yeah, but I would.
You're not
But,
plus size.
well, you know how the world is today.
I mean, let's go by that. Just compared to like some of the other models, she's not like a twig.
She's not anorexic and bulimic.
I personally don't find that attractive.
No.
Me neither.
I want someone who's gonna eat a cheeseburger with me.
Of course.
Or
I want someone who's gonna eat a glizzy with me.
I want someone who I can have a chicken wing contest with.
I'm your guy, Reed.
As I believe it was Nicki Minaj said, someone who will suck you dry and then eat some lunch with you. No, I think that was actually Drake in a song that's by Nicki Minaj.
Either way, words to
You
live.
would know you're a big fan.
Fuck you.
Words to live by.
Yeah, something like that.
Something or another.
Bro.
Should I do the outro?
I was gonna say, I like how we started closing this out and then just kept going.
Joe, you ready? I'm gonna do the outro.
Okay.
All right. If you're on YouTube, drop a like. drop a sub,
Fuck
leave a
me.
comment. And, you know, if you sub, it means nothing to you. It
Daddy.
means everything for us.
Oh.
If you're on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Spreaker,
Yeah.
download the podcast, leave a rating. Means a lot to us.
Oh.
Thanks for listening. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye-bye.
listening. Bye-bye.